we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. The back's got it. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A short completion at the tight end. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the 1st quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And we're able to get him down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they...
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were not going to catch time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They get the completion. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Empty space at the 20. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Gets loose. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. A man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. As the first down is still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the return will be brought down. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the Tar Heels will try to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years, just off the top of my head. Guys like
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Tailback with another carry. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw caught over the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's a fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw again. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost him.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it. And the the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Oh, it tests the middle there, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Need to pick up something here in 3rd down. Field goal try here will be from 58. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He knocks it through with confidence. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. Fights off a defender. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. And completion makes it 2nd and short. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He's made his only attempt so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. And it's good. They will walk it off with that chip shot. And when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them.
top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last year's national champion, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So SMU's offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dalton. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's it, fly. Soft spot in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're...
He's loose. The 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd, because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. to throw. It's Chester. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, UNC! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hauls it in. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, Davey, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows. coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Dropping back, it's Dalton. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The kick is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Give to the running back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Power football with the run. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Chester. Fires to the big fella. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Gets the back moving. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Hold and finds his man on the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Dalton. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
To the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Got some room to run. Stepped out of bounds right at the 17-yard line after the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bean. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut it. lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll start this drive from the 42. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Chester. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snagged out of the air. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
The Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put...
There he goes! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Finds his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Chester. Moving out of the pocket. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the Tar Heels are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel.
Lofts one high indeed. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On the ground, it's Bean. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Chester. They get enough rush, and it pays picks off the sack at the 20.
Hey, this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Chester. Takes the easy completion. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Melton. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Melton. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Tar Heel! And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Dalton. Gets it out quickly. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. He's loose down the left side. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave.
Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Bean. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged early in the season. It's fun to play other ranked teams and kind of see what you have. And this team kind of proven, like, listen, they're worth the ranking. They're probably going to continue to climb up the charts, handling their business early in the season against a pretty dang good team.
And I think at the end of the year, when the committee's meeting together and they're deciding which teams are going to reach the playoff, this is a game they're going to point back to. Hey, we wanted to find out more about them against a good opponent. They won the game. They took care of business. This was impressive today.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Touchdown, UNC! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dalton. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, North Carolina. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to the back. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Here's a heat. Here's a throw downfield late. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game. All locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Looking to throw, it's Dalton. Can't make the catch. In fact, he just flat dropped it, and they just dropped the game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to get us going. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. They didn't look prepared after the catch. Truly an electrifying start to this game for them after this long touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Tar Heels offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? Getting an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Breaks into the clear. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who can be the dominating team? Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Hits the running back in the flat. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Tar Heels will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping
It's a safety.
Wait a second, you're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Breaks free. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in cross territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 4th down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it and 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that catch is hauled in. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He keeps it himself.
Nice conservative call there by the offensive coordinator to be able to pick up that first down on 4th and 1. Quarterback had no issue at all getting to that line to get the first down and move the sticks.
And the Tar Heels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Back in motion now. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Running for the end zone, running right up the gut. Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. It's a quick grab. And they'll get him down that time.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Touchdown, North Carolina, as they put 6 more on the board. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The receiver grabs him. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here and see if the defense can make adjustments. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crossing route.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on first and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half will keep it on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. On the run, it's Bargava. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of it.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Handoff here from the shotgun. He finds some space. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They're going to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. And they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
Touchdown, UNC. 6 points for the special teams. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The Gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Page. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. You've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting...
Here he goes. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. End zone ahead. No stopping him in that one. Touchdown, Tigers. To get the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up.
He's in the clear. Now the 40. At the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it again. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He finds his man. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick throw, catch made. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. That was the clutch play they needed to just about put this game on ice, Kirk. Here in the middle of the season, number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week, but today was a different kind of test. The number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
He escapes the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, North Carolina. They cap the drive with 6 points. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit